I'm gonna preface this video with saying I'm not a healthcare physician, so don't take my suggestions as set in stone. This is just something I found that works for me. And so, you know how when you go to the clinic and they check your blood sugar, glucose, what have you, and they grab you by the finger, right? And they have, at least they used to, back when they did it this way with me, they take those giant, like, disposable thumbtack needles, and they just ram it right into the tip of your finger where all those little nerve endings are, and it hurts like the dickens. Bleeds really well, but it hurts and it stings for like an hour later. And, you know, when I was little and we started on the whole training process of being diabetic, they, you know, said, you know, do it on the side of your finger, it doesn't matter which finger, or you can do it on the toes, which toes are a no-go. Because there is so much blood flow there, and yes, there is, but it still hurts. And I don't remember what meter company it was, but sometime back in middle school, we were calling for help on it. My calluses were getting so thick on my hands that I was losing feeling. 'Cause, you know, test your blood sugar every, five times a day, your fingers are gonna get sore. Could have just been me, I don't know. But, like, they had baseball mitt fingers. So, and it, you know, we kept adjusting the depth and everything on the little lancet here a little deeper. But there was a woman on the customer service line somewhere back then that suggested the arms. And we never really thought about it, but it works really well. This is my sweet spot. This is where I do all of my blood sugar testing. That's where I get all my blood from. I don't do my fingers because it hurts and it stings. And when you have a burger or a nice little portion-sized donut sitting in front of you, you don't want to have, you know, like a leaking finger. So this one, there's like, I don't know, I can't find that sweet spot on this arm, but this one, for whatever reason, like right here is where all the blood comes out. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen anyone else check their blood sugar there, and when people see me checking it there, it's either one of two reactions. It's either you're doing that wrong, you know, do you know what you're doing? Like, yeah, I know, it's fine, don't worry about it. Or they don't know what I'm doing at all, so I run off and find a corner to go do it in. I don't do it a lot in front of people. I get really self-conscious and I don't appreciate the questions that come with it. But I've never seen anyone else check their blood sugar there. I know babies, they do it on the toes, or they used to. I don't know if they still do, but that's been the easiest spot for me. What else was I gonna do? If anyone knows of a low-carb coffee creamer, that would be great. I can't drink coffee creamer anymore. I can, but even when I bolus for how many carbs are in the tablespoons and you measure the tablespoon out, it doesn't matter how promptly I take my insulin, my levels just spike. It's very, very sad and disappointing to start the day off with no creamer in my coffee. So, short video, but everyone always does their hands, and I don't do my hands anymore. So I'm just putting it out there. I don't know if anyone else does it, but it's helpful. It doesn't hurt either. Every now and then you'll get like a spot where it doesn't want to stop bleeding, so you put a little pressure on it, but I don't know. That's what I have to throw out there in the universe, so yeah. One other note, if you do try it on your arm, you know how on your finger, you milk it, you squeeze it to get that blood coming out of your finger. On the arm, once you do the little thing, you just push down on either side of it, just push down into your arm, and then the blood just comes whoop, straight out. Pretty simple.